Took me a little bike ride today because I got my kickstand, brand new tire on, brand new kickstand on my bike. No, not a pedal bike, my ride. My scoot. Ow. The guy said, there goes my deposit. Where's that fucking jump at? Did I miss it? I think I did.
These hombres.
Where in the
hell, hombres?
You're promoting. We're promoting. Ooh, I see a red thing. I see a big target.
And they're all behind me. I see about 5 different red things.
Oh shit! God damn it! Well, I do want to be here anyway. Ow!
Funny out! Funny out!
Oh, you baby! Oh, ow! Ow! I think I lost my marbles. I hate a big ass freaking boulder.
I gotta promote mine actual one time. And then I'll be doing. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of them damn trucks. Damn flat nosed trucks and everything. 18-wheelers.
Well, I landed perfect too.
Showed you.
Yeah.
Seeing a lot of them on the road right now.
Like one of your college's football teams, I think it's called the Atlantic Georgia Bears. They won their freaking Pro Bowl or whatever. I watched it.
I don't know.
But they're mostly all freaking colored football players.
Yeah. Well, none of them are actually from Atlanta, Georgia, and everything. All of them are paid from other teams and everything to play.
Probably.
No, it's not probably. It's the truth. Like none of the players are actually born and raised here. Maybe they live here now, but none of them are born and raised here. They may consider themselves Atlanta, Georgia players and everything, but they were actually all of the players on all of our team was paid to get on our team about 20 years ago. They started paying players to be on our team because we didn't have anybody in Atlanta, in Atlanta, Georgia, that was athletic enough to actually be on a team. So they paid for a team to be made. The only real team we originally had was the two college teams, the Bulldogs and the Yellow Jackets, and then, of course, the Braves. And then, because we didn't have like a full, solid, good, you know, team and everything, like for an actual, you know, they paid a bunch of people off to make a team and everything, an actual team and everything.
Seems like that seems like
just
what?
To give you a little bit of information on why I don't even. And then half of the college teams were paid to be on the college team. To fill in spots and everything, right?
Yeah,
so,
yeah, our quarterback fucked up.
So that's, I mean,
that's how he missed the Super Bowl.
That's why I don't even. That's why I don't even do it anymore. Like I don't even watch sports or anything like that anymore. I don't even root for them or nothing because really, why root for somebody who wasn't even born in this state? They were born in like New York and moved here, or they were born in some like Chicago or something like that and moved here because our city was too stupid and just decided to pay people off and get the best players and everything so that hopefully we'd have a better chance of getting.
That's why you draft new players every year. It's called the NFL draft.
Our state just decided to go like on the cheap side. Like we were just like, you know what? We'll just pay people to play for us.
See where you're at? It's called the Atlantic Georgia Falcons, I think.
Yeah.
In football.
Yeah. And the Atlanta Falcons are not Atlantans.
No.
Like I've been living in Georgia all my life, okay?
And they're not that good at the team.
So I know what I'm talking about. Like it's not like I just grew up like it's not like I just grew up here. Like I moved here and grew up and everything. I know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm talking about sports and everything. Me and my dad stopped watching sports and stopped cheering on even the Atlanta Braves. Like, cause I remember back in the day, I would go to the Atlanta Braves games with my dad back when they actually had people.
Now that's baseball, right?
Playing that was actually born and raised here in Georgia, which was back when I was like freaking 6 or 7 years old. We had a full team of players who actually were born and raised in Georgia and grew up in Georgia and everything. Now, everybody that you see in any of our teams has been paid for, has been bought off another team that just couldn't afford to pay them a higher rate and everything. And Atlanta has just said, you know, we'll pay you a higher rate. We'll pay you about $2,000-3,000 higher, $5,000 higher than what you were originally getting paid and everything. And so they switched over to our team, and they call themselves the Atlanta team, but actually, you ask them where they're from, and they'll say New York, Some of them will say Chicago, some will say Illinois. I've heard one or two of them say, well, I was born and raised in California, but I moved out here because I found work. Working on this team and everything. So really, none of them were born and raised in Georgia. All of them were born and raised everywhere else, and it was just like bought off of other teams. And if you're bought off, if you are so weak as to be bought off from another team and everything, then to me you're not even worth going and cheering for, because chances are if some other team comes by and says, hey, I'll pay you double of what Atlanta's paying you, then you're just going to jump at that chance and get paid double what we were originally paying you, you know, like, so you're just going after the money, you're not representing your team, your state and everything, right? So, and in my opinion, that's just like cheating on a woman, you know?
Yeah.
You're cheating on your team. And I don't support anybody who does that type of dumb shit. I mean, I'd support my team if they were actually from Georgia. Yeah, I'd support them. But if they're not born and raised in Georgia, live in Georgia, and I've lived in Georgia for over a year or two, then I'm not going to support them. It's just one of those things where I just don't care.
Oh shit! Ooh, damn! I got my head almost chopped off. Ow! I think this way. Stupid. Yeah, all of our players.
Are you over at the blue dot?
I'm over here by one of the boxes.
I see a freaking blue dot pop up, but I don't know where it is. Like, I see it on the map, but it's not on the big map. And usually it'll show up on the big map. Alright, let's go up this way and figure out if it's a drug deal. If it's a drug deal, then I won't.
Buzz, I see is your shit that's blue.
Freaking phone call, too. Got a freaking phone call right over here. I'm seeing a blue dot, though. Let's see. Where is it? Can't tell where it is, man.
Yeah, all of our teams ain't. All of our team players, once they're on the team, they have to move to Kansas City. Well, I mean, damn, they're making us. Just several of our players have like 4 fucking homes. One's like on the lake, one's in town, one's in the country. But that's what Packing the Home says. Because he has 3 homes. But they're all in gated communities.
Yeah. That's how usually they are.
Now, I don't think his third house is the first one he bought. I don't think it is. Because he did have 4, but he
What I'm seeing might be
he sold his
your,
first one to get to do some remodeling on one of his other houses. Probably his lake house.
I think the blue dot I'm seeing might be your thingy,
I'm seeing your apartments and one and your motorcycle club and your arcade. They are all that color blue. Blue your friend's shit is.
That's what I'm saying. Like the blue dot I'm seeing might be your arcade thing. Your arcade emblem.
Yeah.
It's over in that direction. I don't think it is your arcade, because it's way over like opposite direction. And I'm surprised it even showed up on my freaking map. It's so freaking far away. It's like way past the Hollywood sign. This blue dot is. It's all the way on the other side of the freaking map is what it looks like. Like I came clear across the freaking map. I'm still flying up in the air clear across the freaking map. Like in my corridor.
Yeah, your last 3. I mean, your
I'm not even worried about that right now. I'll get those later and everything. Right now, I'm trying to get the blue dots when they show up. They're gonna give me 20,000, whereas the little crates will only give me 75,000 at best. But the cars at best will give me like 250,000 to 400,000, depending on.
Wee! Oh my god, ow! Ow, my pee-pee.
Holy fuck.
I seen something flying across the fucking map when I got on the big map.
If it was green and mean, it was me.
And I was looking at the map, I see this thing go wee. Oh, come on. I didn't make you go that way. But as you can feel the vibrations on your fucking headset. It was shaking.
Well, this blue dot is definitely in the gas station area, so that's usually where our cars for you to drive. Oh, yep. It's one of them damn cars.
Yeah, we have what do you call it? Native American Indians, dogs running around. Well, wolves. Wolves are half dog and half wolf. and they killed one of my mom's dogs about 5 days ago. And we know who they are. And if I see them, I'm gonna fucking shoot them in the head. Because they are illegal as fuck unless if you're Native American, Indian. Other words, you're not supposed to have them.
Yeah, people like to have illegal breeds all the time. Like, I see like illegal breeds every once in a while in the park and everything. Like,
And they've already attacked us 3 people already. And they've already killed like a handful of freaking animals. Like a human pets and stuff.
yeah, I occasionally come across illegal breeds.
But I haven't seen them in the past like 3 nights. So I'm thinking
Full.
probably.
That's because they're like, man, I filled up on that dog too much. I gotta go lay down and rest for a while.
Well, I mean, they didn't get to eat my mom's dog because we have a fence, and her mom said her like half her body was like on the other side of the fence. But as she was 10 years old, she still had at least 5 more years to live.
Yeah.
Border collies tend to live out their fullest. Anywhere from 15 to like 20 years. And there's a black one and there's a gray one. But they're bred with Siberian Huskies. Well, at least these 2 are. You can breed them with what's that other big dog? The Siberian Husky and German Shepherd.
Come on. That's freaking weak. How are you gonna freaking do that to me, you freaking weak ass piece of shit?
But see, it's funny, Scorpion. People only see them like in the evening and at dark. Because one of my mom's friends has a capture of them 2 wolves on one of the security cameras. So now I'm afraid to walk at night, or during the day too. Because if one of them damn wolves come up on me, I wouldn't know what to do. Punch it in its head.
No. All you really gotta do is make sure you got a knife that's about 7-inch, 8-inch blade knife on you. And if they come up on you and everything, let them knock you down. And then what you do is you just stab them in the head a couple times with it. It'll kill them. I mean, I would suggest you grab like a stick and shove it in its mouth while you're stabbing it and everything. If you don't, then he's gonna be gnawing on your arm. But yeah.
And my mom did say
what most people do when they come in contact with those mixed
hybrids.
breed, hybrid wolf dogs and everything.
Well, I mean, that's what they
They're
call them now.
aggressive. If they're
And
aggressive
what's
like
funny,
that and everything.
the
And
the
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 only
only
reason they become that aggressive, the only reason they become that aggressive is if their owner treats them aggressively. Most wolf dogs are actually more gentle than
did I get all my boxes?
huskies
I
and
think I did.
purebred dogs and everything.
I guess I did get all my boxes. That's quick. And then the owner goes, since everybody knows the owners of them two wolf dogs, and she's saying that, oh yeah, they're non-aggressive bullshit. They're freaking attacking people, well, and fucking other animals. They're not tame at all. I particularly, if I see them during the day, I'm going to call fucking law enforcement and say, hey, yeah, these wolves are fucking out again. But not be like, either you do something with them or I'm going to fucking kill them.
Well, really, the wolf dogs normally are not aggressive.
No, they're not.
The only reason they're showing aggression right now is if they're male wolf dogs.
Well,
and by that, what I mean is
my mom shouldn't say if they was male or female.
Now, male wolf dogs are different than female. Female wolf dogs will not be aggressive around this time of year. Now, male wolf dogs are really aggressive around this time of year, especially around this time of year.
So it's probably a male.
In the winter time and everything.
Oh, my mom's dog
really
was in
aggressive
heat.
During the winter.
No, my mom's dog was in heat. So it was probably
the reason they're really aggressive during the winter is because that's when they mate and everything. And that's when their attitude changes from being a really, really nice dog to being a really threatening, life-threatening, aggressive dog. And if you don't know their behavior and you don't know how they react and everything and what time of year they usually would mate and everything, then you have no business owning that creature, because you're putting other lives in danger, other people's lives in danger. And chances are that woman has no clue as to what they're capable of and everything, and has no clue as to why they're aggressive this time of year. Otherwise, she would have kept them in cages and held them up in cages, and even the most experienced trainers, wolf dog trainers,
what's funny about it,
the most experienced wolf dog owners are afraid of their own wolf dogs around this time of year. They won't even go in the cages to feed them. They'll just feed them through the cage. They'll take one of those, those arms that they use for grabbing stuff on the ground and everything, that handicapped people use for grabbing on the ground.
Yeah, my dad had one.
Yeah, they'll use one of those extension arms just to feed them through the cage. They won't even enter the cage. Most of the wolf dog owners know not to enter the cage, especially around this time of year. Except if you do, you're liable to get your head bit off. That's how aggressive these wolf dogs can get. Now, I know this from watching several wolf dog videos and everything, And I really wanted to watch the wolf dog videos and everything because we do occasionally around here have a mixed breed between like a wolf
Apparently,
husky
this
or
couple breeds them.
a wolf and a German shepherd and everything. So I wanted to get a little bit of information on them and everything. As to like how they act and everything in the wintertime, because in the wintertime is different than in any other part of the year and everything.
Very aggressive.
Wintertime they're most aggressive because their hormones are going crazy, and the males are especially like raging and very aggressive and everything towards anybody that comes near the cage, let alone in the cage. They can even bite their own owner's arms off or hands off. There have been incidents where they bit their own owner's arms or hands off. They've gotten that aggressive towards their own owners. So to hear that they got aggressive to another dog or something, that's not uncommon, because what ends up happening is they feel threatened by having another creature in their what they would call their little domain or whatever, their little area. So if they feel like they own that specific territory, and they feel like a dog or another animal has entered their territory and is taking over their territory, they will fight back with everything they got, and they will tear that animal to shreds. They will literally tear it to shreds. I've seen video footages of people posting online and everything going, this is what wolf dogs do to domestic animals that are just walking down the road in the wintertime and everything. And if it's in the wintertime and everything, you need to put if you have a wolf dog, you need to put it in a cage. It needs to be in a cage, and it needs to be locked away until
I'm gonna send you the picture.
Its aggression calms down. And
now, so supposedly these two
specifically
are a couple of these two wolf dogs are.
Yeah, specifically if they're a couple, the male would be very, 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 very aggressive towards any dog or anything that might come close to the female. So that, and in itself, plus the fact that you have to understand it's still a wolf. Okay, so it's still going to have the wolf attributes of it being an actual wolf.
Can't wait to send you it on Messenger. Come on, send, stupid. Oh my god. Oh, duh. That was on the picture itself. I was hitting the messenger button. I'm like, what the fuck?
So yeah, I know a good bit about wolves and everything now, and wolf dogs.
Yeah, because whenever my mom sent me that picture, I'm like, yeah, they both definitely look like wolf dogs. Especially when they have the two in the single picture.
I see.
But I can't really tell which one's the male. No, but I think the gray and white one's the male. Because it looks bigger. But sometimes the female can be big too. And this was caught on a security camera.
Yeah, you see how the
yeah, let me go.
In the third picture.
Yeah, the very last one.
Yeah. Okay, you see how on the gray and white one, if you zoom in a little bit, the hair on the back of its neck and shoulder, right above his shoulders and everything, is sticking up.
Yeah.
Okay, that shows aggression. When their hair is sticking up like that, that means they're really, really aggressive. So they're most likely like a couple of wolf dogs and everything. They're breeding them or something like that.
Oh, they are. That's someone's backyard too, because that's a bird feeder.
Is it fenced in?
What, my place?
No, their place.
Well, I'm thinking I think she keeps them inside most of the time, because their gate is always open.
That's the first problem. The first problem is she doesn't have the proper fence.
No, she doesn't.
Or cage to hold them in. You have to have a big yard, and you have to have a massive amount of land and a massive amount of like fencing around. You can't just have regular like metal fencing all the way around. You have to have electric wire on the top and electric wire running down on the ground for you to have wolf dogs and everything, because wolf dogs will dig underneath the fence and they will try to jump over the fence. So even if it's like 6-foot fence, they can still clear it with ease. These two wolves look pretty young, fairly young and everything still, from the nose and everything. I'm not seeing any gray around the nose and everything. So they look fairly young still and everything, so they could jump a 6-foot fence. Piece of cake.
Yeah, because our fence at the house ain't no more than probably 4 feet off the ground. Probably not even that. I mean, 4
yeah,
feet.
See.
And theirs is a little bit taller than ours.
Anybody who actually owns a wolf dog or anything like that, their fence line is supposed to be like no less than like 7 to 10 feet high. No less than 7 to 10 feet high. And then they're supposed to be required to have the proper equipment, meaning the chain link fence, okay, and then having the
You have to have some shit that's bought at fucking Walmart, probably.
Yeah, you're supposed to have the chain link fence, and then you're supposed to have either a horse or electric fence that's higher voltage than a horse. So either a horse's high voltage fence on the top and on the bottom of the fence, going all the way around it. And you're supposed to have the gate secured and everything. And if if she doesn't have this properly like equipped in her backyard and everything for wolf dog,
Nope.
there's no reason for her to even have one. Most
I'm surely within
wolf
the next.
dog breeders and wolf dog owners and everything
Surely by
have a lot of land. One, they're either away from people, or if they're near somebody or near like
yeah, and there's a lot of other
a
houses
neighborhood or
where
something, or near houses or whatever, then
within
what
the
they're required
community.
to do is, like I said, a 7-foot to 10-foot high chain link fence all the way around their yard, and I'm talking like
I don't know about the backyard, the front
all
yard.
the way to.
Or their fence.
I'm not talking just their backyard or their front yard. I'm talking about like literally like wherever they're gonna roam or wherever you're gonna have them. Like if you're gonna have them in the backyard, yeah, okay, you can put them in the backyard.
Now there's a privacy fence in the backyard now, and it's well over 5 foot. So that's not where they keep them at, though. I don't know, because I just want to
But
say
if you're gonna put a wolf dog or 2 wolf dogs back there, you need to make sure that that fence line is actually like what most of the
which one is it?
people who own wolf dogs and everything do, which is you have to have like concrete like you gotta have concrete dug out in holes and everything, and the fence posts have to be in that concrete so that those wolf dogs can't knock over the fence. Like it has to be really, really, really secure. Like you have to go like over and above to make sure that that fence line will not buckle under any circumstances. And chances are she doesn't have any of those protocols
Nope, she doesn't.
taken care of. Otherwise, those wolf dogs wouldn't have been able to get out. And especially this time of season, like you have to keep them caged, especially this time of season, because they'll turn on you. They'll turn on their own master around this time of year. They don't care who it is. They just have an instinct and everything that tells them to go after anything that comes out near them. And that's just the wolf instinct in them. That's just the original instinct they have as wolves. And that's how they keep alive and stay alive in the wilderness. You gotta understand, these ain't just domesticated animals. These are animals that these animals like really like they need space, right? So by space I mean like they need like the less amount of acres, the lowest amount of acres and everything that you could put for a wolf dog and everything, from what I've heard, would be 5 or 10 acres. That would be like the low end amount of you having the proper acreage for them to roam around and move around and everything.
Yeah, I think their acres is under that. That because we have
Now, if
four.
you have it under that, then they're going to get more aggressive because they ain't going to have enough room to roam in. You know, they're not going to have enough area to roam in and everything. So they're going to feel caged in, and that's going to make them even more aggressive because they're going to feel like they're caged animals and everything. And if, especially if you don't take care of them by showing them love and everything, show them a lot of affection. Okay, like you have to literally show them a hell of a lot of affection. Okay, from what I've heard, you gotta. They're basically like a baby.
Yeah.
So you know when you have a baby or baby puppy or something like that, you've got to constantly show it affection, show it you care and everything, and you love it and everything, right?
Because you want
And
to
you
be
gotta
dominant
go
to
through
them.
it. Well, it's a lot like that. Only you gotta make sure that they know that they're
Humans are
loved
okay.
and everything, like 24/7. If they start feeling like they're not loved or anything, then what they end up doing is they end up getting a really aggressive attitude towards you, which is only going to make them more aggressive towards other people. And then in addition to that, if you don't, if you choose not to take them out during the spring and summertime and get them around people and get them used to people and everything and used to other dogs, then that'll make them even more aggressive. It's a lot like putting a pit bull on a chain leash
Oh my God,
and
that's
just like making him fight in dog fights and everything. That's basically what they're doing to the wolf dogs when they do that. It's the same principle and everything because a wolf dog takes a lot of attention and a lot of care and everything like that. And like if you don't feed it enough, it can get very, very aggressive too. So like, say she's feeding it dog food, right? Well, if you don't feed it enough dog food, then it's going to start getting aggravated and it's going to see you or somebody else as a meal. Because instinctively they're still wolves, and instinctively wolves go after the easiest prey, right? Well, if they've sunk their teeth into something and ate something that was still alive, that makes them more dangerous than any regular wolf because they've tasted blood, they've tasted something that was alive, they've eaten something that was alive, because what wolf dog owners do is they bring dead animals in to feed them, right? Roadkill and stuff they hunt or whatever that's already dead is usually what wolf dog owners will usually feed their wolf dogs, right? So if your wolf dog gets out and feasts on, like, say, a dog or a human, bites a human or eats on a human, gnaws on a dog, or eats any type of animal or person or something that was alive at the start and everything of it attacking, then that just kind of
apparently
tells
these wolves
creature
are
to
very aggressive. from what I'm hearing from everybody on Facebook. My mom's friends, mostly. But they will
I mean,
attack.
if you want me to, I can send you a link to a page where they talk about wolf dogs and everything, and that gave me all this information. So you can listen and learn a little bit of information and everything from them, from that YouTube page and everything, if you want me to.
Yeah, go ahead and do that if you don't mind.
Okay.
Because here lately, I've been walking in afternoon, sometime in the afternoon, and that's when these dogs are out.
Oh yeah, and they'll be out like usually mid-afternoon.
Well, because here lately, I haven't been seeing them out, like I said, so I'm thinking the word's getting around you need to keep these wolf dogs up. I really don't
What they
care.
need to do is they need to keep them caged for the winter time. See, the problem is if they're not caged during the winter time,
I don't know
properly,
I don't know how big their backyard is because I had never seen their backyard yet. But assumingly, people are saying
what they call it is they call it winter wolf syndrome. Okay, it actually has a name. It's called winter wolf syndrome, and they become more aggressive in the wintertime. I'm sending you a link to the woman that actually she lives with wolves. She grew up in this wolf pack, and she actually owns a sanctuary, a wolf sanctuary.
Especially if these people are going to breed them like they said, like people said they was doing. Hey, I think I've watched some of her shit on YouTube. The voice sounds without her voice.
Yeah.
I think I might have watched something.
You probably did. I probably sent you a link of her playing with one of her wolves and everything. Like she was.
Damn it! Fuck, I made a big mess.
Let's see. Yeah, if you go down the list, you'll be able to see the largest wolf. Like she talks about wolves.
How old do you think these wolves are?
She talks about regular wolves, wolf dogs, and about how wolf dogs affect other dogs and all that. So.
What makes them go crazy if the fence?
No, it's not the fence.
Because all of my mom's dogs.
Space.
What I'm talking about?
Lack of space and.
No, I'm talking about me and my mom's dogs.
Oh.
Yeah,
well,
ours
could
is
be the lack of taking them out and like you taking them out to
well, my mom in the winter months, she puts her dogs up except for like one, and that's the male.
I'm sending you another link of hers. This one that I just sent you and everything is of her howling and Norwegian wolf pack howling back with her. So this woman is absolutely like incredible. She actually lived with these wolves for. She was camping out there and everything. in the wintertime, and she went hiking and backpacking and everything,
I would
and
just think,
actually lived with them for a little while to learn and study their behavior and everything. And she learned a lot by studying their behavior, and one of them, one of the pups and everything, got injured. Well, the mom of that pup brought that pup over to this woman and set the pup next to this woman, and this woman looked up at the wolf mother and everything, and saw the wolf mother lay down in a comfortable position, look at her wolf pup, and then look up at this woman. And the woman said, that's when I knew that the wolf was actually asking for my help. So I was able to actually help this this wolf pup, and once I helped this wolf pup, they accepted me into the pack.
ooh, that's a pretty wolf.
Okay, so the last one that I'm sending you is a video, but she owns this husky slash wolf. So she breeded a husky and wolf together, and that's what it looks like. That's why it looks like almost like a gray and white wolf, but it's
Now that
actually
one
a
there
husky
looks
wolf
like,
mixed.
kind of looks like the first one in the first picture that I sent you. No, I mean the second picture. And I mean, I'd
But
hate.
this woman is responsible. Like, she went out and actually studied these wolves for like a
I just
year
hate
or
to see
two,
animals die because
and
people are
studied
being
their
ignorant.
behavior out in the wilderness and everything. And then she started breeding wolves, and then she started studying the wolves she was breeding and everything. And she bred wolves like far, far away from any location of anybody really at first, and then she started like domesticating them, like taking them in parks and stuff, and seeing their reaction to dogs and everything, and testing their reaction out. So she did her research, to say the least, and
Very smart.
a lot of her information comes from how her wolf dogs reacted to certain situations. And she did say in some of those videos that she did try and provoke the wolf dog, her wolf dog, into attacking regular dogs and everything, but they didn't like let them actually fight and like bite each other or eat each other or anything, but they were just like trying to make the wolf dog understand, hey, these dogs mean you no harm type thing, right?
Yeah.
And also to study the behavior of the wolf dog and figure out what time of year or what month of the year this winter wolf syndrome starts. And so she found out that the winter wolf syndrome starts in early December, late December, and goes till about early April or mid-April.
This was.
And she said, this is
February.
This is one of the problems with people is they don't understand that this wolf winter wolf syndrome is it's a part of the wolf that's inside them. Um, it's how normal wolves react in the wintertime. In the wintertime, their aggression, male wolves especially, some female wolves do get aggressive, but most of the time it's the male wolves that get really, really super aggressive and challenge humans and other animals alike, and will attack anything or anyone that gets near it or in its territory. Um, and it's called the name of this thing is called winter wolf syndrome. So I mean, for her to be in a wolf pack and for her to get out
Yeah,
and
that's
say, "Hey, you don't want to be near your wolf dog around this time to this time. You want to be cautious." So for her to say you want to be cautious, and she was living with a pack of wolves for about a year or two, like that really says something, you know. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off. See,
alright.
I ain't got nothing else I can do. I can't. I already went up to the casino. And I can't spin the wheel yet, so.
So how old do you think these two are? They can't be very old.
No, they can't be that old because they don't even have like gray and really like a white gray color. If you look at their fur around the nose and everything, it's not whitish grayish like older wolf or an older dog's face would look like, right?
Yeah.
You could tell it would be grayish, grayish, whitish, and everything around its nose and everything, and you can see still color around both of their noses and everything. So chances are they're fairly young still, and if they're breeding them, I mean, I'd say about in the teen years. I would have to say somewhere around the teen years. Maybe possibly in their 20s, early 20s and everything. But I would have to say somewhere around there because one, those wolf dogs don't look that old. Their fur hasn't changed color yet. You can see the one black one and everything is solid black, right?
Yeah.
So if it was an older one, if it was like an older wolf dog and everything, chances are the color of that black one and everything would start to turn gray. Its hair color would start to turn gray. And then you see in dark, the second one and everything, how dark its fur is close to the middle of its back and everything.
Yeah.
And then underneath its like chin area and where its front paws are and everything, underneath that area, you see how black it is?
Yeah.
It would be white, solid white underneath there. It would start their hair would start turning a solid gray or silver color on their back if they were really, really older. It would start turning like a silverish, whitish color. And because you still see like a blackish color or charcoal color on the first one. And you still see like a lot of different types of colors
What the
on
fuck?
the second one. That leads me to believe that they're both fairly young. And also, if you look at the second one's face and everything, if you look at its nose, it's not gray around the nose. It's still white around the nose. Like, you know how we have like whiskers and stuff when we're growing our beard out, when we're first growing our beard out and everything, and we got like um, these little whiskers and everything that grow out that aren't that long and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so the same thing happens to a wolf when it gets of a certain age, when it starts to get older and everything up in its years, it'll get whiskers around its nose and everything, and it'll look a lot like a man just starting out to grow his beard, but it'll be all like silverish white
Yeah.
instead of an actual like color. It'll be silverish grayish white. And I'm not seeing that in this wolf, either of these wolves' faces and everything. On top of that, their top of their forehead and everything will start turning white or silver. And so far, I don't see any white or silver on their forehead other than around their ears or whatever, around their eyebrows.
Blue dot. Right as soon as I get done fucking
And
delivering
then
that
on top of that, their tails will usually turn silver or white, and their tails still have color on them.
Thinking this might.
Now, the black one is a female, and the other one is a male. Now, you know how I can tell?
How's that?
The male's paws are always bigger than the female's paws.
And I
So if
did
you zoom
see in
in
the
and
snow.
you look at the one that's like grayish, whitish and everything, his paws are probably about as big as my fist, whereas the black one's paws are about as big as a normal dog's paws.
The fuck is this motherfucker?
On top of that, it looks like they're kind of like eating maybe like bird seed or something off the ground. And that third picture that you showed me,
Yeah.
it looks like there's either a bird feeder or like a squirrel feeder or something like that right there, hanging on a pole or something. So they might be eating like bird seed or something.
And then I noticed that one that's hunkered down also. It must be hunting something.
Not necessarily. Its pose right now is just curious. It doesn't the face of this wolf and everything. It has more of a curious look, like it's curious to see what's going on over there, rather than it's hunting. Because if it was hunting, then the other one would be alert, and the other one looks perfectly calm. Because they generally, wolf dogs generally, if they were to hunt, they would hunt in packs a lot like real wolves would. Because it's in their instinct to do so.
Where is this blue dot at? I see it on the map, but I can't get to it. Where in the fuck is it? Oh, it's underneath this stupid fucking... No, No, not there. This is fucked up, dude. Dude, I cannot find this blue dot at all.
Let me come over there.
I think it's above me, but I already looked above me and I already looked down. Is there another parking lot that I'm not seeing, or what?
Let me head in that direction and see if I can see it.
Get over the fucking bush. Well, it's not on top.
I see the blue dots you're talking about.
It's not on top. It's like I'm like sitting right on it.
Yeah, it's not on top.
But it's not below because I look below.
Oh, come on. Let me tip the hat. Thank you.
Hey, I parked right about where you're at. I was hitting everything in sight. Oh shit, I fucking
killed myself.
Is there a door that you go in? Because it seems like this door should open.
Yep, there is. There is somewhere to go in. Come here. I'm down here. Drop down. Go plop.
Oh. Okay. Wee. Oh goddamn! I died. Ow.
Run into that. Run into that car. Did that feel good?
What the fuck it was I like died on here. The side is get. Ooh. Oh shit! God damn! That hurt my pee-pee.
Just run over here and hop down in one of these holes over here. Tell me you're not driving the fire truck.
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
If you come in here.
Did helicopter?
That's right here.
Ooh, and you got this car, don't you? Ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was there.
Yeah, this is the parking lot underneath this. Yeah, when I go looking for a car, sometimes it'll be underneath the parking lot like that.
Come on! Oh my god! And I got the fucking cops on me because the fucking idiots wouldn't move out of my way. Fuck you, stupid fucking Videjo cops. Go to Lester. Fucking stupid asses. Thank you.
Why, hello, how you doing? How can I help? Okay, my friend, I'll take care of the LSPD. Leave it to me.
Anyways, I'm gonna go and log out so I don't lose any more money.
So now I'm going to tell my mom, and my other friends that have like kids, toddlers. Well, I'm not toddlers, but grandkids and shit. Yeah, one of them are definitely a male. And it was probably
anybody who has a dog who walks their dog and everything, because I mean.
But now my mom's dog wasn't heat, so it was probably the male that fucking killed my mom's dog.
I would warn anybody who has like a dog and everything that lives in your area, because they'll be more aggressive towards the dog than they will a person. Now, they might be aggressive towards like a younger kid and everything, yes, but majority of the time they will be more aggressive towards a dog, because a dog, they'll be more threatened by they'll be threatened that it's taken over their territory or something.
Well, let me tell you, these wolves are going to get a taste of my fucking attitude. Because I was here first, not them. Well, I mean, in this area.
Now, if they do come at you, and they both come at you at the same time, just the best thing to do is to hop on your scooter and take off running and everything, if you can. If you can't, get in a position where they can't jump you from the front and the back, where they can only jump you from one position, the front only, okay? What you definitely don't want to do is if they start walking towards you, you don't want to run away. If you run away, that signals to them
pretty much you're weak.
that you're prey. That's what it tells them. You're prey. What you want to do is you want to keep eye contact with them, but back up slowly until you get into your house. Make sure as soon as you get in, you slam the door shut. Otherwise, they're coming in on you.
They gotta slam my doors anyways.
But no matter what, back up slowly. That'll signify that you're no threat, that you just stumbled upon them, that you're not aggressive, and most of the time they'll just stand there.
Well, I know the first night I heard something out and about, and it's probably the wolf dogs. I just turned on my freaking back porch light and they ran. So
yeah,
that's pretty much. I've been doing that like every night for about a week now. I've been keeping my back light on.
I mean, as long as you keep some kind of light on back there, like a floodlight or something like that on, I don't see them coming and attacking your dogs or any of your animals and everything, especially if you got like 3 or 4 dogs out there. They would rather go after something easy. They're opportunist type animals, so they'll go after the easier prey. So if there's just one dog out there, if your neighbor has just one dog in their yard, they'll go after that one dog versus your 5 dogs, right? So they're more opportunist creatures than anything. They'll go after the easiest kill if they think they can kill something easy and eat it easy and everything.
The only dog that's out at night right now, that's my mom's big male border collie.
And let me tell you, Huskies don't stand a chance against wolf dogs. German Shepherds don't stand a chance against wolf dogs. Pit Bulls don't stand a chance against wolf dogs. Okay? Wolf dogs are on a whole nother level than any of these canines that you would normally think would be able to hold their own. The only dog breed that can actually hold its own against 3 wolves and take down all 3 of those wolf dogs or wolves would be the Kegel.
Is that from another planet? Never heard of that. It's probably from another country, right?
They're from another country. So if you type in
But they have to be like
wolf
a
killer dog.
wolf killer dog.
If you type in wolf killer dog, you'll actually see what the Kango looks like.
Wolf killer dog. Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
And they're a very rare breed, but they're really freaking big. I mean, they are freaking huge in size. They make a wolf look
killer dog.
like a miniature.
And it said killer dog. Wolf killer dog. Ooh, that is a pretty dog.
This dog can go through a lot.
Oh my god.
A lot. A lot of food.
Okay, it's really tall guy standing. And I'm assuming he's like anywhere from 5'6", 6 feet.
I'll send you a couple of videos that I watched of this specific
Oh my god.
wolf dog killer and everything that will tell you a little bit about this dog and what it can handle.
Dang, it looks like it's... Wow. But, and supposedly that's a wolf right there that he has in his mouth.
Oh yeah. It's a real wolf. Full grown wolf too. I think it lives in like Turkish or Turkey or something like that is where it's bred, if I'm not mistaken. And then another wolf killing dog is this one that I'm fixing to send you. There's like 2 or 3 different wolf killing dogs. The Kango is like the best one. Because the Kango will go up against a whole wolf pack and come out almost unscathed.
So they probably use that dog to. I've seen I've seen a dog in videos before on YouTube, and there's like this big ass fucking dog in it herding sheep and cattle.
Yeah, that's what most of the these dogs that I'm sending you do. Their job is to protect the livestock of farmers and everything. I'm sharing like 3 or 4 different types of wolf dogs. I mean wolf killing dogs. Dogs that are considered wolf killers. And if you watch one of these shows, one of these will show you there's a wolf on top of a Kango. I mean, he's actually on top of the Kango, like biting into his neck and everything, and the Kango doesn't even feel it. It doesn't even phase the Kango. Yeah, here's the largest wolf I've been able to find. It was actually captured on camera and everything. I don't know how big this motherfucker is, or where it lives, but I hope it lives somewhere away from me.
Same here.
This sucker's a fucking beast. This wolf that I'm sending you a video of right now,
Two
it'll be
largest wolves
black
ever.
wolf.
Yep, they're the black one.
And then it'll say 2 largest wolf ever caught on tape. Now pay attention to the dog in this video, okay? In the first part. The dog runs down. It starts barking.